Jane-Finch.com.
All right, it's your girl Butterfly at the 5th anniversary of Freedom Friday at York Woods Library, hosted and been going on in partnership with folks from Black Creek Community Health Center and Jane-Finch Center, The Spot. We've got interviews lined up, there's food, dance, music, you name it, it's here, happening Freedom Friday, 5th anniversary. Peace. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thanks.
5 years, how does that feel?
Feels great. Feels great.
So what's the vibe like? What was the energy like in planning? Like, you are one of the core members, planner of Freedom Friday. So what was it like gearing up for 5 years?
Well, before I get into that, I just want to acknowledge that it was you and I that initially started this. A quick story, I came up with the idea and I approached Butterfly about it, and I said, hey, can we do this? And right away she jumped in. And how we planned it on a piece of paper, it was 3 words: music, space, and food. And then from there, Freedom Friday took over. 5 years later, this is where we're at. Yeah.
Look, I'm like tearing up. Look at the tear. It's so big to see something around after 5 years. What's the feeling like from community?
It's good. Like this only happened because of the support from this community. When we started, we didn't have much money, but a lot of people just really bought into the idea of having a space where it was safe and, you know, people could be creative and be themselves and be supported. Yeah.
So what is going to happen tonight? Give us some taste of like highlights of tonight.
All right, so as you can see, you're going to see live art from some amazing artists behind me. You're going to have performances, singing, dancing, rapping, spoken word, and then just like engagement activities. Yeah.
And these artists that are here for the 5 year, have they been some of them around for the whole roller coaster? Or like tell me, like, what are people's engagements still today?
Okay, so most of them have been here from the start. And then we have some new faces because we like to mix new with old, you know, just to usher in the new 5 years. But yeah, it's just a lot of consistent faces versus new faces that come in every now and then.
How are you tonight?
I'm good. Just enjoying the night, you know.
5 years, 5 years.
I know I haven't performed here in like 2 years, to be honest with you, but I'm happy that I'm back and I'm happy that I'm supporting Freedom Fridays.
And what is your skill? What is your art?
I'm a dancer / choreographer / rapper / singer, but I mostly dance, so I can't really wait to perform tonight. So everything would be awesome. I just really wish that everyone would have a good night tonight, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know.
So when was the first time you ever performed at Freedom Friday?
The first time I ever performed at Freedom Fridays was in 2009 outside of Jane-Finch parking lot. It was raining, so it was like a horrible performance, but overall it turned out really good with my crew, and now I just do solo performances, so I'm really happy for where I became right now, so I'm really happy to be here.
Any shout outs to people who didn't make it tonight for Freedom Friday?
Okay. Shout out to Retro, aka Jamal. Shout out to Marcella. Shout out to Shanti. Shout out to my boo, you know, yeah, you know.
And how are you tonight?
I'm great. I'm good. So 5 years, Freedom Fridays. It's crazy. Yeah. Yes.
So what does it feel like to get to 5 years, being a community worker, a resident, all that good stuff, and seeing things fizzle? Like, we've been there. So what's it like? What does it feel like?
It's a sense of accomplishment. You know, it's very rare that, you know, some programs or even events last this long in our community. So I'm really happy that we've lasted 5 years and we're still going, and the fact that people are still coming out and still enjoying themselves and still looking forward to Freedom Fridays. So that's really awesome.
So what's your hopes for the next 5 years of Freedom Friday? What do you see?
The hopes is really to kind of continue to grow. I would like eventually that, you know, a lot of the other people in the community start like trying to wanted to invest and become more part of like the background of Freedom Fridays. And, you know, I want to see someone else be back there DJing and other hosts. Like, we've been adding a few people here and there and kind of making that transition. So really looking forward to that and hoping, you know, in 5 years that I'm in the audience and watching other people run this how we did it.
How are you today?
I'm feeling great. I'm happy to be at Freedom Fridays for the 5th year, for the 5th annual. So it's a pleasure to be here.
And how long have you been playing the sax?
I've been playing since I was in grade 6. That was when I was 12. I'm 26 now, so I guess around like 14 to 15 years, turning 27. So yeah.
So you played sax, learned sax in Jane-Finch.
I learned how to play the saxophone within Jane-Finch, within the West, and I took it to a different level, and I never looked back because it helped me from not being into the wrong crowd and just being focused, because I had a lot of anger issues, and I found that instrumental music really helped me into really becoming who I was as a person, as a male, especially a black male living within Jane-Finch. So yeah.
So what was it like being a black male in Jane-Finch with a sax?
Very different. A lot of people looked at me like, what are you doing? You're not gonna go nowhere. You know what I mean? By playing instrumental music, because nobody does it, and it's not like normal. You know what I mean? But for me, it made me who I am, and it really like deciphered whether or not I was gonna be like the others, or I was gonna stand by myself as a leader. So, yeah.
That's so beautiful. So what brings you back? What keeps you coming back to Freedom Friday?
To give back. I mean, once for me, I love giving back to the community, and I love, coming back because, you gotta start where you're from. You know what I mean? It doesn't get better if you're just out working in different communities and you're helping other communities when your community needs help. So for me, I love to give back into my community in many ways, and if it's by music, then I will do as much as I can. I also do a lot of leadership, so it's helped me out a lot to give back to the community.